There's an extremely difficult passage that greets us the third Sunday in Lent. And it's difficult because it's quite controversial. Some people say it's antithetical to Jesus, to the gospel of Jesus. What is it? Well, it's our gospel reading. John chapter 2, verses 13 through 22 tells the story of Jesus going into the temple, making a whip, turning over tables of money changers, and ultimately running all the merchants out of the temple. Now, to me, that doesn't sound like the love and the mercy of Jesus that we so often hear about, that we so often preach about. So what do we do with the Jesus, love your neighbor as yourself, and the Jesus who makes a whip and runs animals and merchants out of the temple? It's a question that we have to confront and face. There were different areas in the temple that only certain people could go. There was the court of the women, there was the court of the Gentiles, there was the court for the Jews, and then inside the temple, only the priests could go. Well, in the court of the women and the court of the Gentiles, this massive market, people could no longer pray for all the sounds of the animals and money changing hands, coins jingling. There are all of these distractions occurring around him. Well, what does he do? Ultimately, he turns over the tables. He makes a scene, but it has a point. We need to take the distractions in the temple where God is away and focus on the place of prayer, of love, of mercy, and contemplation. I told a friend recently who was having some challenges in their spiritual life, I told them, go where you are comfortable. Go to the place where you are celebrated and never tolerated. Sometimes we have to get things, sometimes we have to get people, sometimes we have to get places out of the temple of the soul before we can truly grow into the people that God is calling us to be.